What?
Welcome back to the Camp Cave, everybody.
Cue the music, people.
Absolutely no music, absolutely no intro, because when you're free flying with the points of articulation crew, you don't need any of that gibberish. Anyway,
Exactly.
good evening, everyone. How's it going?
I demand an intro. I demand it.
You got to
We're
put that in
definitely
your
not
rider
using
for
that
next
intro
time.
that you put me in a dress. Come on.
That's priceless right there.
I liked how when you sent me over the proof when I was going to be on the Sunday stream, you had me as Kelly LeBrock, and then at some point that changed.
That changed, yeah. I was demanding to wear a dress.
All right, so let's go around the horn here. We've got our friend, Mr. Oakhurststudios.
Hello.
Hey, Vern.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
how's
Vern.
it going?
How you doing, sir? Good evening.
I'm good. It's been a long week. Looking forward to tomorrow is Friday, finally. But yeah, it's going to be fun today.
Amen.
Absolutely. Do you have your homework assignment?
I do. Do you want me to show it?
Do we want to dive right into it?
Oh,
wow.
Now let's remind. Hey, do we want to remind everybody what the homework was?
Yeah, let's.
Let's just do introductions and then we'll show it.
All right, let's do introductions. So
live? Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Are we live?
Live, pal.
I always do that. I always
minute 20.
Dan and I talked for like 5 minutes, and then I realized, I forgot to hit the live button.
Well, if those of you out there forgot to hit that notification button, you wouldn't be able to see this smashing content nice and early and on time. You may just be joining us. So, Mr. Geek Strong, Dino, how you doing?
Thanks, Cap, for the whatever you want to call it, the building my cabinets back here. Give me the idea for changing the colors,
planting the seed.
Really good.
As it will. Yeah, it looks really good, man.
Yeah,
I dig that. It's awesome. And then last but certainly not least, Mr. Dan Denny. Dan,
greetings.
Good evening, sir.
And good evening to you. We got.
How you doing today?
Pretty good. I'm with Vern. I am ready for tomorrow actually to be over. So
it'd be swell, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
My morning workouts have been a little bit dragging lately. I really wanted to hit the snooze button. I haven't done it yet, but
nice.
I've really wanted to.
I used to get up 2 hours before going to work during the week just to run on the elliptical, and I did it for a year. And then I told my wife I'm not going to do it during Comic-Con because I'm going to be walking like 25,000 steps a day, right?
Yeah.
And once Comic-Con was over, I just never went back to it.
Ugh.
That's the curse of it all. That's why it's so important to keep the schedule going.
Yeah,
I know it's tough, but it's important.
100%. Absolutely. Let's go around the horn here and let's see who we've got in chat before we dive into our homework assignments. So
I'm
Vern
excited.
saying hello.
John, hey.
John, Super Awesome Geek Show. Good to see you, sir. We've got Mr. Fabulous Disaster here tonight.
Hey, Fabulous.
We've got Mr. Is it Gap Stargate or GAP Stargate? Which one?
Gap Stargate.
Stargate. It's like Stargate close at the Gap. No, I'm just.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Gap. Good seeing you, man.
Gap.
And the ever popular Mr. Sean Solo 8.
Nice.
Sean.
The master of manipulating action figures.
Is he now?
Can you imagine? Like, do you guys like watch videos and stuff from work?
Ooh.
I do. I listen to videos more than I watch it.
I am not allowed to be doing that.
Yeah.
And
Really?
it hurts because like I try to check my social media, whatever, but for the most part, no, it's a no. Right.
That's why a lot of times when I'm watching a video, if people are just playing the music and they're not talking what they see, I can't even do it. I have to click a pass.
Yeah.
I do a lot of training for my job. So what I'll do is I throw in like a LinkedIn learning video and I'll have that on and while I'm doing my other tasks for work, things like that. So it's kind of the same thing, but with a work spin. All right.
So the videos you can't do.
No, I do watch the videos. I keep Yeah.
He's watching other videos while people are watching other videos.
Right.
Multitask.
Now okay, I'm tracking. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
get
can't-
Twitter, Instagram, because I can always, I can always pretend that I'm using my phone for an email because I've actually done that, and I can quickly switch back. But if I got a video playing, and it's game over. So
Super Awesome Geek Show. He puts it on a playlist while he's driving. There's a tip.
Geek but Strong how do you watch?
Playlist.
You can't watch the video while you're driving.
Yeah,
but that's why it's important that people explain what they are doing. And
now there is a thing that you can hook up to your car so you can watch videos on your little screen. It's called
on your window.
It's called the Magic Box or something, and supposedly it's like a Wi-Fi thing you can hook up. It tricks your car screen. I don't have it because it probably costs way too much, but I keep seeing TikTok trying to sell it to me. So it's legit.
It's got to be
100%,
right?
100%. It's on TikTok. It's
all right. Well, if you tuned in last week, you knew that at the end of last week's show, besides some awesome conversation in and around customizing figures and working on different projects in and around the artistic realm when it comes to your collection, you knew that we assigned some homework, and that homework was give us a project involving hot glue. Oh, thanks.
Nice.
The key to using a hot glue gun is once you plug it in, knowing that this is hot.
Careful.
It's hot. Oh, see, everybody's got it. We should have. Dan,
didn't bring my gun to show up.
What? Notice what color mine is?
I know, right? I was going to say something, but I wasn't going to go there.
So anybody who's terrified to use hot glue, get over it. It's super, super easy. Aside from just a little bit of quick surface burns, you ain't going to kill yourself with it unless you try to ingest it somehow. That's not a challenge. Please don't take us up on that.
It's like soldering and then hot glue. It's
like hot glue and like paper art. I'd say like hot glue is way easier than paper art, like getting folds, and my OCD kicks in and I freak out.
The thing I hate about the hot glue is like I used to make these like diorama boxes where like I'll glue the feet down so they don't move, and then I get all these like little strings in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Heat gun will take care of that real good.
I think Vern's got like the midget, the noisy cricket of hot glue guns there. I bet that thing's powerful. Secretly, like
you like that one. I'm pretty sure this was purchased at Goodwill.
I should
know. That thing is a mess. You got to clean that thing up. That's a fire hazard.
It's all dry. It's all dried on there. How do you get it off?
It gives it charm. I like the look.
How do I heat this up to be able to clean it off?
Want to peel
with a heat gun?
You can scrape it up. Probably.
So you're saying I got to go buy a heat gun?
I'm just you could just go to the dollar store and buy yourself a damn new hot glue gun and you'd be all set.
Vern, you know you have a hairdryer with that beautiful hair. There's no way that thing dries on its own.
Everybody keeps trying to say that this is a toupee. By the way, it's not.
Oh no, it's not. It's not.
Is that part of Salacious's video?
Yeah, ridiculous.
That's hot glue painted.
All right, so do we have a volunteer? Who would like to go first? Vern seemed like he was.
I'll go first.
Okay, let's get Vern here up in the solo layout.
The points of articulation is all about your imagination.
Very much so.
So it's the signpost up ahead. Your next stop, the hot glue gun zone. This is my hot glue project for the week.
Wow. How'd you get that out of the package?
That right. Look at it. You know what this is? This is Iceman's sled.
Is what?
Yep.
Sled. Is that what you said?
Yeah, the sled. You know, like when you just have to use your imagination.
Yeah, you could have went a totally different direction. I'm glad that you went sled with that.
Okay, so the problem is, did I tell you guys the last time about how I didn't do any of my assignments in art class?
Did the dog eat your homework?
This is exactly what happened here today.
Well done.
I apologize to you. I did not get around to actually turning this into something, but maybe for extra credit next time.
We look forward to it. You are.
But I did do something else. Can I show this?
Yes.
Well, that's
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. So I've been working on this since yesterday, and I was gonna say, what does Hoth Leia, Padme, and the Jaina Solo figure have in common?
They all
They're all
been
the same
Hoth
body.
Leia.
repaints from Hasbro.
I just got to paint this up in a tan.
Crazy.
Hey,
I
that
will.
looks
That looks
some-
familiar.
I'll do some gloves. I'll paint these up brown, and then I'll probably just add on a little bit more of the hair, and then I'll have I don't have to wait till 2023.
But why would you do that when you can pay $45 at GameStop and purchase?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I was gonna look. The Jaina Solo's belt is pretty much a match, I think, for the most part, except for I think she's got the 2 on this side also, and then this is like a little bit wider, and of course the holster is a little different because it's a narrower gun. So I was going to take this off, but that strap is actually attached to the leg, so I think that the Leia doesn't have that. So that's why I'm not taking this off though, because it's attached. I didn't want to ruin that.
Yeah.
But I was looking pretty closely at the pictures, and for the most part, that new Leia is just this Leia. This is the Hoth. And the only things that I could see that are really different was from right here, they added like a glove piece. And then down here, the boots are smooth instead of these like open boots. And they're a different color. This is a Han Solo's. I just put it on for show. But then this piece is off the Padme. And it is slightly different. I originally thought it was going to be the exact same one, but I think the Leia one goes down a little bit more in the front.
So was that
pretty much,
Kate?
yeah, it's like a soft plastic.
I thought it was legit.
Yeah, and it's the one that comes off of the Padme figure.
That Padme looks good.
Yeah, so I think I have one up there, and so I kind of wanted to show that off because I was like, this is going to be kind of like my rebuttal to the Hasbro live stream.
Yeah.
Wait, you do rebuttal videos to the Hasbro live streams? I've never seen one of these.
Maybe I won't, but I thought I'd start working on that and just to show it off. I am going to paint it to try to make it look just more like the one that's released. I did the same thing. Let's see if I got the guy up here. But darn it. No, I haven't put away in a box, but I did the same thing a couple of years ago or a year or so ago when they came out with that silver Stormtrooper, and I painted them silver. And then I did the same thing with, well, let's see up here.
Yeah. Do you have an extra Darth Vader you can spray paint white?
I thought about that too. I have the.
Why is that even a thing?
The Luke Skywalker that I took the training Luke and I painted him black.
Yeah.
Give him the black out. Yeah. And so. But anyways, I just feel like that's if you don't feel like waiting till 2023, almost all those figures you can just.
I'm priced out, man. I went to Walmart and they were $25 a piece. I'm priced out.
Are those vintage collection figures like $15 now?
No, it's still.
They're different prices.
Oh, see,
yeah,
that's
they
crazy.
vary.
They are $15, but if you look, the Lando and the Shea Vizsla is more expensive.
Oh, well, that Shea Vizsla is another story too because it almost looks like the Halo figure.
It looks like extremely thin in the.
Yeah, and the armor looks really
area.
bulky. To me, it almost seems like you could grab a Halo figure and paint it and then just do like some sort of a head swap. I don't know. I don't have the Halo figures, but I'm trying to remember what they look like in the store.
I think they're bigger unless you get.
Dan has a few.
I think they have 5-inch scale ones as well.
Do they have, or you could get like a Fortnite figure. I'm sure there's a Fortnite where there's somebody in armor that you could just paint up. There's a female Halo figure, right?
Yeah.
There's a few.
Yeah,
there is.
All right.
Hey, Cap, when you pull me up, can you make it so we're all in the picture too? Like,
why you don't like having?
I feel alone. I'm all alone, man. I want everybody.
Only the lonely.
Yeah, Fabulous is with us.
Like that.
Hey, Cap.
Yeah, I just think that's.
There we go.
It's too much, and it's too much. It's not just that it's too much. It's too much for the repaint. I mean, my God, You know?
I do like. I will tell you this. I do like that Leia figure because of the hair. I think makes that one kind of like, to me, like I'm gonna like, because I do the head swaps, right? So I do like that figure, and I am gonna get it. I'm not sure about the Vader yet, but he might be worthwhile if you get the Moon Knight, because wouldn't that be hilarious to put Moon Knight's head on the Vader body for a head swap?
Yeah.
Right. Since we've seen, did you guys see the episode? I don't want to get too much into it.
So good.
Yeah. So you know the suit's not necessarily just one suit.
Yeah, how cool is that?
Yeah.
I didn't watch 2 yet.
I don't know anything about Moon.
Well, you saw the figure release from last week where he's in the suit.
Oh, I mean, I know.
I didn't even see that.
Reading Moon Knight for years since the old. I actually, shortly after I got into comics, I found him and I went and got all the old ones and reread them from like his first appearances. There's a totally different Moon Knight, by the way. They didn't start doing what they're doing in that show until not too long ago. Maybe, I don't know, I want to say less than 20 years ago. I'm not that big of a Moon Knight fan, so I don't want to say wrong, but yeah, they just started kind of going into where with his head. They weren't doing that before.
They weren't?
No.
John fell asleep, so no spoilers.
All right.
Yeah, that's what happens when we get
without
old.
spoilers, it ended. No.
Yeah, everybody's freaking out.
And they blew the Death Star.
It was good though. I mean, I know nothing about the character, and I have guys at work because I watch it during lunch, and I have guys at work stopping and asking about it, and they're watching the whole thing, and they're not big geeks like us.
No,
they are now.
They are.
It's been good so far. I've enjoyed it.
I imagine Dino walks around and goes to Targets, and when he's in there showing, he's like stopping everybody. Hey, have you checked out my YouTube channel?
Absolutely, I'm handing out cards. And remember, we're all geeks. I'm doing that to everybody.
I can.
You should have people do that. Say, hey, do you want to be on my YouTube channel? And just like random strangers in the toy aisle, like
that would
we're all
be great.
Geek Strong. Have them flex them.
I ran into a flipper. I should have had the flipper. Well, actually, I did have the flipper do it.
You should have them like
one of my videos doing the Geek Strong.
Have them go film them and say, hey, do you want to be in my video? Can you just like go through this run of figures right here and tell us which ones are on the shelf?
Yeah. Which ones? Yeah. Which ones are more valuable? Which ones you can actually double your money for?
Exactly. All right, Dino, would you like to?
Yeah, I actually have a video on how I created this. If you guys want to, if we have time later on, I can play it. But I went above and beyond because I am the teacher's pet.
You mean you didn't just show up with like a hot glue stick?
So I actually jumped ahead and I made a diorama.
Oh Jesus!
What?
Kinda. So what I did was I made a camping scene. So I have it in the video, but so this is the base. So we're gonna give the fire some light effects.
Oh, you know I'm all about that base.
Right?
All about that base. Out of the base.
Here is the base. So I just got rocks. I got sticks from outside and made a little fire pit. And that's all hot glue, and I painted it red. And then you put it down, and you got a glowing little diorama. All my lights are on, but it's still, you can still see it pretty good.
Looks good.
Yeah,
right?
Looks great, man.
So this is just regular packing foam that I got out of a delivery.
Wow.
So that's basically all this stuff cost me like nothing except for the hot glue. I just got wood from outside and some rocks from outside, and
I just go outside into the woods.
You know? Yeah. We're gonna end it, right?
That's pretty good. I like it.
And then I went above and beyond. So we have to make a scene for this, right? What else can you do with hot glue? So we kind of need the camping scene, right? So we'll get Jason out here, right? So there's Jason. He did his dirty deed. It'll be hard to display it, but so the Hasbro. What's the guy's name that everybody's using with the screaming face? The one with the cape.
The hood.
The hood. So I used the hood.
The hood is my MVP.
I hot glued.
Oh yeah,
that's fantastic.
Right. So that's all just hot glue, and when it got cool, I was able to mold it a little bit, And so you have him. He just got axed by Jason.
Perfect.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Bravo.
Outstanding.
And I have a video on how I did it if we have time. And this literally took me to make this like under 30 minutes.
Left Coast wants to know what he can use if he can't find any sticks and rocks.
You can use probably like paper, roll up paper and just paint it. Rocks, same thing. Roll up some paper and paint it.
Or bare enamel pins that you just happen to have laying around.
You can make hot glue out of and make rocks, right?
I'm thinking he can walk 5 more minutes wherever he's at, and he can probably find some.
Yeah. Boy, exactly. He can. You're making these. There's no reason why you can't do an enamel pin of a rock or a branch.
No sticks in Florida either. Apparently, John can't do it.
Oh, I also have another thing that I created too.
What?
This is extra credit. So Alien, right? The Alien NECA figures, they don't come with the drool, do they?
I don't think so. Nice.
They do now. So then he's got his so you can paint the red.
Wait a minute. That drool was a whole tier for the HasLab Rancor.
It was.
I was really hoping we could get through an entire stream without referencing the Rancor, but
so he uses his tail to wipe his mouth, you know.
Especially since Sean's on, he's going to be curled up in the corner somewhere, man.
Yeah, stop. You're triggering. You're saying things that are going to trigger him.
Did I overdo it?
I'll tell you about the Rancor later.
It's awesome, Dean.
All right. Dino, well
awesome.
done. Outstanding.
Awesome.
You get a
Very
gold
good.
star,
Very good.
sir. Whoa. Out of control. Dan Denny.
Am I up?
You are up, sir.
Here we go. I'm going to try to share my screen. How about this one? Nope. Oh, you know what? That's not going to work. I'm going to have to do it the other way. Sorry. Give me a second. Or maybe not. No, it's not letting me
share.
Well, it's so my pictures are opened and it's making me go through each and every picture. I want to show the folder so I can click on them and scroll through them. Do I have to?
Oh yeah, no. Are you using a Mac or what?
No. StreamYard, Monstera. You know what? I bet I can do this. No, that's not going to work either.
Is there a preview? Like if you right click and hit preview,
something's getting ready to kill you behind you, by the way.
On Windows, I thought it was right click preview and then it opens up the picture with like the other ones on the side.
This cat, I swear to God.
Look at that.
Wow, cool.
Oh my God. Okay, all right. Sharing another application.
Don't turn around.
I don't know which one you guys are seeing. I can't.
I see the water.
Yeah, it's the ground with the water coming through the grates.
Yeah.
All right.
That looks really good.
Yeah,
so that's gonna be my water. And I also I had started the dio. The wall was already done. And hopefully this will. Can you see that?
We can see the exact same.
The same one. The same thing.
It's the same one.
Yeah, I don't think you can flip pages. I tried that before.
That's really irritating.
Hey, how'd you do that? That's pretty cool.
You got to do it in because you have it opened in like the Finder or something like that. But there's a different way to look at pictures on a Microsoft, which puts it up as a preview, and then you can actually move through them. Unless that I'm thinking of Windows 98.
Yeah, it won't. Okay, hold on. How about this? You know what? Here we go. All right, you can see. Whoa, the infinite screens.
Whoa!
I just threw up.
Can you see my folder?
Yes.
No.
But the problem is, I think when you open the picture, it's not going to show the picture.
I'm hoping it will, but I see what you're saying. All right, so let's try this. I'm gonna try it anyway.
It did.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, it did do it.
All right, so there's this wall was already made, but I added this other one to it so that I could put this pipe and make this little sewer scene for my water homework. So this was the hot glue into water homework. Now that it's 10 minutes later, sorry about that.
No, it looks good.
It looks
so
really good.
So that's that. A little closer shot of it, just so you can see the little bubbles over the rails. And
Wow.
there's my little
dude, that's cool.
Man,
Teenage
that's
Mutant
perfect for Ninja Turtles.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, the ooze there. And this one I took with better lighting, just so you see I get the weathering and the different brick colors there on that. So there's that. And then, all right, so the other one I wanted to do fire and water, so I took this.
Do you read what John from Super Awesome Geek Show is basically saying? Like, you just downloaded those pictures from the internet.
Yeah. You didn't say we had to do it, So I just found the pictures here. All right, so I took a dowel rod and I used my like 15-year-old custom snake eyes to size up what I wanted. And there's the finished item.
You get to see the detail in look at the detail in that thing.
Yeah, so that is started off with this. I whittled that little guy, and then I put about 3 or 4 coats of brown, different shades of brown.
I'm sorry, did you say you whittled?
That's going to be you whittled.
You whittled that down.
I whittled
so
this
there's
down.
your answer. There's your answer, Left Coast, right there. That's how you
Fabulous.
make it.
A little closer look.
A lot of whittling. Did you whittle a chopstick?
No, actually it was a little dowel rod, but here's the
could have used a chopstick.
Wow,
man,
use the glue to make the flame.
You know, a national treasure torch.
My goodness.
Yeah, it does kind of look like it, doesn't
it?
Yeah. When you zoom in, that's on spot, man. That's so cool.
I would tell everybody that's like the size of a pinhead. And it's like actually on a piece of rice.
Hold on, I can show you the actual size. Give me a second here. I thought I had this pulled up already. Oh no, I did. Here it is. There it is. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's cool.
So I think it should be about the right size. I think for
It might be a little too big. You might want to whittle it down a little bit.
All right.
Now looking at this though, I see how you could turn the torch and make it more of a cone shape, and then paint the flame like a pink or something like that, and he could be eating ice cream.
Ice cream.
Nice. Yeah, that's actually what my daughter said when I usually send the pictures to them, and dang it, that's not what I meant to.
Yeah, you can give it to Elvira.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He booted himself.
Thanks for showing up. No. See you next time.
He has been voted off.
Just because you hit the wrong button didn't mean you needed to leave altogether, Dan. Jeez. What a diva.
I don't think he liked my comment about whittling it down smaller.
Hopefully he's not mad or anything.
Rolando, good evening. Nice
hey, Rolando.
Rolando.
Left Coast thought that was definitely.
Yeah, that's
he's the one that claims he can't find sticks.
Yes.
Left Coast.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he lives right next to a forest.
Yeah. Could possibly be.
Now, Dino made
good evening.
that open flame with the axe-wielding dude because that's like right in your neighborhood, right?
It's my backyard right there. Yeah. I actually live on the street of Camp Crystal Lake.
Oh, should I let him back in now? Should we?
No, you didn't.
Hey.
That was my mic drop. I was done.
Yeah.
That's what we said. Is that a cocktail or is that water?
It's water. Oh. No, I was trying to close. I wanted to. I don't know what I was trying to get, but I was trying to close it out, and I hit the freaking viewer. No, I mean the web browser.
So we talked all good about you.
Yes.
Sure.
All right. For my hot glue, I got a couple here that I can show off. Let's see.
Love that. Oh my God.
Yeah, all right. So this is my flame that I have for my flame trooper.
Hold on, wait, is that hot glue or was that?
Yeah, how did you get so rough?
That just, you know what? That just puts my hot glue stick to shame.
No, well, I mean, yours is impressive that it came out of the hot glue gun and you reassembled it. Like, that's what you're not telling people. You burying the lead. So all this is, first of all, to get this, the round here, I took a light bulb and I hot glued the top of a light bulb. And then, because I didn't research ahead of time, apparently, I haven't tested it yet. Apparently, you can go and put Vaseline on the outside of a light bulb, and when you hot glue it, then you can remove it safely. That's what I've been told. So if you want to try it, you can.
Well, I wonder
Otherwise,
if you could have sprayed it with like Pam or one of those cooking sprays.
I considered it, but I was like, my first time trying this, I didn't want to jack it up too bad. So all I did was I hot glued to the light bulb, broke the light bulb, and then picked out all the glass very carefully.
Yeah.
And then just base coat of yellow, a yellow wash over everything. I took a little piece of jewelry, bead wire. So this is 16 gauge wire. And I put that at the top. So I put the glue on the light bulb, stuck the piece of wire in, stood it up, and then just proceeded to work hot glue up the length of the wire. And then I just took a bamboo skewer and I just kept playing with the hot glue as it was drying. And that's how I got all the different variation in there. And then once you're in, I mean, you can see that it's imperfect for sure, but like that's what gives it,
I think, yeah, that's
the fiery
intent,
look.
right?
Yeah, no, that's I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah.
I honestly, when you showed that photo on Twitter, I actually thought it was a 3D print.
I thought it was too.
Nope. So that's pretty cool. So the
Wow.
things that you can do with hot glue. But then I've always wanted to do a water effect. So we were talking amongst ourselves that there is some colored hot glue.
Yeah.
And we wanted to test out what the colored hot glue was capable of doing. So what I did was I built a water effect for everybody's favorite firefighter barbecue.
Mine's still in the box.
It's probably good because look at his hips. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That does not look good.
Mine weren't like that.
This is the second one that I returned one and I got this one.
If you hold them by the head and you move them, do the hips shake around?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you should do a short video, and put that Shakira song.
Yes.
Yeah.
My hips don't lie.
Elvis.
They don't lie. That's true.
So this was the same thing. I used that 16 gauge wire and it ports right in there. So all I did was take out a long enough piece, however long I wanted it. And then this was the blue colored hot glue. And then I basically put it standing up and used some helping hands to hold it in place. And then I let it run out to the base so I could go ahead and have a nice little splash effect at the end.
Nice.
And then just put some white dry brush and some blue metallic dry brush over top of it. So
nice.
Happy with the way that turned out. Thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks good.
That wire, it fits perfectly in there, huh?
It does, yes.
That opens up a lot of options for
Yeah,
because they've been making a lot of weapons with that whole, like they started a couple years ago, I think, with the little smoke effect. You remember seeing that on the?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. There's a couple different guns, like Phantom X had it, Black Widow had it.
Well, you could do, like, if you had the Aquaman, or you get a Submariner, or even the Mara figure, you could do like the water rising up in like a turn or something like that. I couldn't do it, obviously, because I still have a hot glue stick and no project. But those with talent, you guys could probably do it.
Hilarious. Thank you, G-Force. Appreciate that.
Yeah, really cool.
Thank you. This is 16 gauge wire, and this stuff's heavy duty. The reason that I like using this is all those effects that you usually get from Hasbro over the course of time, they start to get a little droopage, as we all do over the course of time. But with this nice 16 gauge wire, it holds up nicely, and you can usually bend it right back into place. So the next thing I'd like to try to figure out how to make would be like the plasma streams for the Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, because those
glow in the dark.
Yeah. Oh, even better. Yeah, they make glow in the dark glue sticks. That'd be a good one.
Do they really?
They do.
Do they really?
I did not know that.
Oh, wow.
They do.
So, in your opinion, do you prefer, because you use the colored glue stick, would you prefer the clear or going color for effects?
I mean, it depends on what you're going for. Like, I thought that this worked out really well. I thought that the blue worked out really well, obviously, for water. But I could also see you using this for ice. If I went a little bit heavier on the white paint on it, I think that you could definitely make it, some ice out of it. With the fire one, I'm going to go back and I think I'm going to revisit this and try doing it with the red just to see how that turns out. And trying the Vaseline on the light bulb this time to see if that will save me some trouble with that.
See, the thing that I like about the clear is you have solid spots and you have clear spots, so it's not one consistent color.
Sure.
Even though you'll add colors, but at least occasionally you'll get a clear shot. Like if you had the water, you would have blues, and then you'd occasionally have like a little clear in there too, just to break it up and to make it a little bit more.
So I get what you're saying, Tino. So when you have that water effect and you have it behind, like light behind it, do you see through it at all? Does it give you any of that opaque, like?
Indeed, it does.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Let me see. Maybe if I put my the light on my phone, let's see if this will help us get the effect.
Oh yeah, look at that.
You see that at all?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's very.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Okay. Because with
myself here.
Because just looking at it, it looks very like thick, right? Like
it looks solid,
like thick blue. But being able to know that light goes through it, yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
looks pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
In fact, it's a perfect color with that light through it.
You know what you could use that with like a regular glue stick, like if you put blue and then added the clear on top, like for your stream, and then then you'd have that blue, kind of darker blue underneath, watercolor.
Well, these are mini sticks, so you have to put multiples in. This took about 2.5 of those blue sticks. Whoa. So if you thought about it, if you put one stick in and then the next one you use a clear or a white, you could vary it up and you could put multiple colors. So if I wanted to do the flame, I could get yellow and I could get red and see what happens when you double up the colors like that.
What's the price on like a bag of those versus like a bag of
so these are 100 millimeters. The blue, I think I paid like $6 for a pack of 12, and then the red, these were on sale for like $8.68, something like that. These are 150 millimeters, and these, I think there's 17 in here, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's a little bit more pricier than clear.
Yes. 7 glue sticks in here. There's more than 7 though. I think they got that price wrong. But yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, really cool.
Definitely.
Well, I enjoyed that. What do we want to do for next week? We've been talking about doing some diorama floors.
Well, were we gonna open it up and ask the chat what they think we should try to make?
Let's give a couple of options. Because
we can make diorama floors or floors that go inside of dioramas.
Those are your two options.
What about
we can do a head swap.
What about a floor created for an action figure?
I'm open. If you guys want something else.
A forest.
Super awesome geek show. A forest, yes.
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 Okay.
We can
Floor,
absolutely
it could be outdoor floor. It could be a wooden floor.
Check these out. I mean, like, if people are looking for background stuff, this is from like the pet store. It goes in like a terrarium, and this is a Monstera plant.
Monstera plant.
Yeah, the Monstera is the type of plant that has like those kinds of leaves that are like fingered, but it's on a little stand, and it stands like this, and then this is about the size of the figure. So I got a few of these so that I could put like my Joes, like they're coming through.
Yeah.
For like display or pictures. I just picked them up. I thought they were pretty good. I think it was like $10. I thought it was pretty good. And they had different kinds of plants.
Did you use those in that breaker video?
I actually went outside to make that breaker video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's outside?
Was so good. What?
What's outside? I don't understand.
It's the
what's the outside?
It's out of the end, I think.
You know what? So what happened about 5 years ago? We moved. I used to live in a more rural. I can't even say that. More rural area. We had about a acre and a half, and I had like, if you watch, like, go back on my channel, if you watch these original like 12-inch GI Joe stop motion movies I did, it was all on that property in different areas. And some of my earlier pictures I was taking outside in those areas. When we moved, we're now like in town. I call it in town. We have like one of those newer construction homes where you get like a side yard. So I don't have a big like landscaped area. I have basically like a retaining wall with like a planter area with like some fruit trees and stuff back there. So I'm trying to like manipulate the area. So if you look at that breaker video, I think I had them going in different directions in the same spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I was trying to do different angles.
Very misleading.
Yes.
They're very sneaky. Yeah,
well, I learned that
resourceful.
Resourceful
is a better way to put that.
If you take the Universal Studios tour, there's a stretch of the road that I think they used in Ben-Hur or something like that, where all the Romans are marching. And they did this really, apparently, like, I think it's that movie, and they filmed them marching down, and then they moved the cameras to the other side and filmed them marching up. And they talk about that on the tour, or they did before. So that's where I get the ideas from, like just switching stuff around.
Yeah, no, that's good.
But remember we were talking about mistakes? I showed you that Yoda last week, that Grogu I made.
That was
so I'm going to show you another one of what?
That was a beautiful mistake.
Yeah, I'm going to show you another one. I was really proud of that, by the way. It's on my Figure Realm page. I think I took a bunch of pictures. But when Solo came out, I really liked the Mud Trooper outfit. And the first figure that came out was one of those big figs. They didn't come out with a Black Series or anything. So I was trying to make my own. And I was using the epoxy sculpt. And this is how the helmet.
Whoa. It looks like Lord Helmet. Darth Helmet.
Right. So this is the kind of stuff that happens. And the problem is it's so hard now. Like, I would never be able to get it off the head. But then the reason why he's blue and white was because at the time I messed this up. I thought, I'm just going to pull the head off. And I thought I'm going to make like a Speed Racer figure. And the idea was I was going to paint him like Speed Racer and then just swap the head out and put like like Luke Skywalker helmet and then paint it like Speed Racer's helmet. And then I was going to take the Land Speeder and do a Speed Racer paint on the Land Speeder. But I never got around to it. And this is about as far as I got for that. But I thought I'd show that because I think it's pretty hilarious. I keep it around just for the reason of this is me trying to sculpt a helmet.
That's pretty good.
It's admirable.
Come on.
I like it. It's pretty good.
That's art, buddy. You made something out of nothing.
It is. The mouth butts.
Speaking of like a couple of things we were talking about last week, and Vern just reminded me for the epoxy sculpt is I ordered mine through Walmart, and I know Dan said he won't order because I wanted to find it in store, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
So I ordered it through Walmart. It came in this baggie, right? and it was already ripped out of its own package.
Oh my gosh.
One of them was wide open like this, and the epoxy was wrapped around inside here. And I don't know, if you look, it looks like somebody was already playing with it. And
like it was a return?
Yeah.
You bought an open box item.
Right?
Well, I guess it kind of looks like that because they're just shoving it in there. But are both of them pliable though? Like if you,
I don't know,
you can
I've never
grab it.
used it before, so I mean, I can.
It's like a tough clay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
it doesn't harden until you mix them together.
okay.
And you just use equal parts, mix them together, and then make sure that they have an even consistency after you press it together, and then it'll start to harden. But it takes a while, so you have a while to work with it.
So I have a few projects that I want to play around with, so we'll do that. And also, we're doing a little show and tell real quick. Is we talked about last week is Vern got a patch, right? And he was talking, he wanted to do a denim jacket. That was on this stream, right?
Yeah.
We were talking about, yeah, so I got the Black Wampa.
So I got myself.
You got your 80s jacket?
I got my denim jacket, and it's going to be loaded with left coast pins. I got a patch coming for the back. Going to have a patch in the back, and we're going to rock our own gang. It's going to be the left coast gang. Anybody else on board?
Heck yeah. Rolando loves that Walmart shipping.
I may get a Letterman jacket, though.
I've never joined a gang, Dino. What's involved in being in the gang?
We have to play with toys.
Oh, wait a minute. If we're really going to have the gang, there's dues. You have to pay dues to the treasurer. I volunteer to be the treasurer. I'm just kidding.
Hilarious.
We do need a secret handshake.
We do need a secret handshake.
Should we make it up right here?
No, that'll be the homework assignment.
That is the next week.
Did anybody suggest? People want us to make a forest.
Forest and a mushroom is what John.
A mushroom.
I don't
like.
I already started. I already did mine for next week. I think a floor is a good idea. Either like outdoor flooring or concrete flooring or something like that. Wooden. I'm gonna try.
So I'm curious about the floors, right? Like, so I did my thing, and I don't have a floor for it. I just have my thing. And do figures stand on it very well, or do they have a tendency just to fall over?
Depends on what you use.
Like if I use that formula, or should I use something different?
Yeah. That stuff like what you got or what Josh has got works pretty good.
Okay. What is that, Josh?
So this is like XPS foam, right?
The same thing you got is the different brand.
Yeah, this is Green Guard. I got this at Lowe's. This is 2x2 for I think $7, $6, something like that.
So it's the same. It's just a different color and a different.
What
brand.
is that used for? Typically.
Insulation.
I have no idea what any of this is. Talk to me like I'm kind of a newbie at building floors and walls and stuff.
That one that he had is actually designed. They sell those slabs of 2x2 for craft. They're project pieces. So at Lowe's has like a display. Home Depot's got one too, of the pink ones, and they sell the 2x2 sections of it. But they also sell huge sections of it. They're like 4x8, either a 1/2 inch or a 3/4 inch, and bigger I think even. And I mean, I can't even fit those in my car. So I usually I'll get a big sheet and I'll just cut it up or just break it in parts just to throw it in the back of the car. So I have a bunch of extra pieces.
Do they sell that at Hobby Lobby and stuff too?
Not that kind. No, you'd have to go to Home Depot, Lowe's, Home Depot, Lowe's for sure. I don't know if there's a Menards. I'm assuming there's some up by you. Maybe. I'm not sure if they're regional or not. Do you have a Menards?
No, never heard of it. We have a Home Depot and a Lowe's, so just leave the material in the description so I know what. Give me a list of materials I need to buy.
So yeah, you definitely want to get your green board. That's what Dan always suggested to me. What I'm going to be working on, I think, I'm not sure, but I did order a couple other things that I can show off that came in. So I got.
Do they come in different thicknesses too?
Oh,
Yes.
that's nice.
Some real nice
Putting
grass. So I posted a couple pictures of this morning, last night, with Groot running around on it.
So you
that
made that out of
grass
hot glue?
Yes, I made this out of hot glue.
That is impressive, man.
That grass,
Yeah.
is it from a pet store, or is it like, or is it crafting grass?
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be for crafting.
Okay.
So these are like what, 6 inches, 6-inch squares, and I got 6 of them in the package. And then I also grabbed some of just like simple felted, your normal model grass mats. So
Okay. Yeah. Like
I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. I've got a bunch of the board. I bought a bunch of boards, so I want to do multiple ones. What I have in mind is like a dry lake bed. Like I thought that would be cool with all the little, the round when the water runs out, and it's got those almost round looking terrain.
Yeah.
What was that, Dino?
I'm building a drive-in theater. I'm going to have the base and have the posts and have a car.
Can you build that in the 1/12 scale though?
Yeah, a big one. I'm going to have like the Black Series ships in there and stuff.
Yeah, all the land speeder, race speeder. But will you build it for like 24 different vehicles?
And I'm going to have the screen. It's going to say Geek Strong right on it. Maybe not. But yeah, I think I'm going to do a drive-in theater floor.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I want to do the one thing I've been thinking about was, like, everybody's got their own unique backgrounds, their dioramas for their videos and things like that. I wanted to make one of like a small town, like movie theater with like that small marquee at the top. And then I could just put whatever.
Yeah.
Figure out like something to put like
that would
the
be
titles
cool.
up on the movie theater board.
Yeah.
Is it going to be like with that little ticket booth in the middle?
Yes.
Where you walk? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I had wanted to do the front of the Kim's Convenience store from that show, Kim's Convenience, at one time, but I just was like, oh, this just looks like it's going to be too difficult. But I may revisit that idea.
You did a great job on yours.
Yeah, but it was just like cutting bricks and concrete. That other thing's going to be like windows and some door. The windows are okay, but I don't think I did that great of a job on them.
Yeah.
That'll be another
I
project, is revisiting a project that we're unsatisfied with. Is this something, could you revisit the windows, if you wanted to?
Yeah, because I mean, they're just glued on, so I could just pull them off. It would rip probably underneath a little bit, but I didn't put that much glue on them so that I could, if I wanted to take them off.
Yeah,
a lot of people have been like, they'll print up the windowsills. Is that what you did as well?
I did. I cut out a rectangular piece of foam. Then I cut out a second one. Then I cut out the center of it, the top one, and then I put the little marks in there, and then I painted it so they would try to look like brick a little bit.
Okay.
And then between the two layers, I just put tin foil.
Gotcha.
And then put that little crossbeam, but I don't think I painted that crossbeam dark enough. So it's too white. Like I should have did like more of a gray or something like that. So it'll stand out, but that's right.
But that's an easy fix if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think it looks phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely. I love what you're doing with it. I mean,
thanks. I'm gonna make another piece about probably the same height to put this way so that I can shoot all my pictures like that, so it doesn't look like it runs off. It'll look like maybe it'll look I'm gonna try to make it look like if you go that way, it's like an alley, and then there's like the back of another building, like right there. Yeah. You know, just it'll be an optical illusion.
I think I think The Amazing has a similar setup like that, where it looks like you can kind of see down the alleyway. Looks great.
Yeah. Somebody else was telling me to try to do like a hallway scene, you know, like and I was trying to. Dan, have you ever done like an inside hallway or anything like that?
Using forced perspective, or
I need somebody to challenge me to do it, because I wanted to. I really want to, and every time I have an idea in my head, I'm like, nah, do one of the easy ones, you know. And I go back to.
I'm thinking about doing like the forced perception. Like it would only be like maybe this deep, but try to make it look like it's really long. And then so basically the inside would be like this small and the outside would be like big, and then the walls would just sharply cut down and you would just do right. And then I'm just wondering, like, if you're taking pictures, it would look like a long hallway.
Alice in Wonderland, right?
Yeah.
That could be a pretty good challenge sometime, but it obviously wouldn't be within a 2 week, but we could show the progress.
Yeah.
You know, that's something to think about. What do you guys think about that one? Anybody in the mall?
The 80s mall had kiosks selling rock pins.
What?
80s chucks, knives, swords, band merch, T-shirts, paraphernalia.
Yeah.
We still on the gang initiation?
There was an Asian store in the mall. I think I'm missing the
jacket. The denim jacket.
Oh, is that what they're talking about?
He's talking about
with the 80s pins. Remember back in the 80s, we used to put pins all over your jackets. Yeah.
The pins. Oh my God. Yeah.
That's the idea for this denim jacket. That's Vern gave me the idea when he said he wanted to get a denim jacket, but then he's going to get a hoodie. But I think I changed his mind when he saw my denim jacket.
Yeah, because I'm actually now thinking about a Letterman jacket. For patches.
Yeah. Yeah,
you realize that people are going to see you and just like you're going to be wearing your denim jacket around, and they're going to think that you spend all your time just locked up in your home in your basement all alone.
I am,
and they don't realize that like
well, so
you're
what you're saying
with other weirdos in their basements.
So what you're saying is people are going to see him in his denim jacket and know exactly what he's doing with all his time.
Exactly.
Okay.
Basically,
very
right?
Much so. Yeah. It's not burying the lead. Good for you, Dino.
I'm bringing back the 80s, man.
The things you can do on the other side of marriage. Well done.
Hey, my son's 16 years old, and he said the denim jacket looks really good. So,
they're coming
did you
back.
Tell him what you're going to do with it.
Yeah, I think so. I think they know.
I think so. That's a no.
Well, I told my wife. She's probably okay.
You should do like a social experiment where like you take them out for a day somewhere, you know, like go somewhere in public rocking the denim jacket, and then wait until you get everything put on it and see if you can do the same thing, and if they still accept it.
I am gonna load this up with Left Coast pins, and I'm doing all my toy hunts with this.
And when you ask your son, hey, do you like my jacket? When he says yes, go, yeah, you can wear it.
Yeah, you want to wear it to school?
Here, why don't you try it on? Guess what? I've got one in the car for me to put back on and see if they'll wear it the rest of the day.
Make a second one at the same time. You can present it.
Do you know how much denim jackets are? They're expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah,
it'd be worth it just to see the look on his face.
Yeah.
Hey, Dino, you know where you could have got a denim jacket cheap?
Goodwill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This message was sponsored by
Goodwill. I found a video on my computer. I wish I had put it on my computer, and it was from probably like 10 years ago. And I filmed myself in front of Goodwill, and I did this whole like monologue thing. I was like, "Hey, welcome to my first episode of Goodwill Hunting." And I was like,
"That's cool. I like that one."
I was like, "We're gonna go find some deals." And then like while I'm walking around the store, I was talking about when you see the blue bins come out, don't walk, run, because that's where all the new stuff's coming.
Oh, Lord. I'll bet the people from Goodwill just hated your guts. Like, get this man out of our store.
No, it's like as like a side trip to my looking for figures and stuff, I used to buy vintage electronics from like Goodwill, and I bought a Marantz stereo in there for like $20 one time, and I ended up selling it to this guy for like $400. It was from like 1970s, and it was in fantastic condition.
Yeah,
and those things, that those vintage electronics go for a lot, and especially if you find vintage like speakers, like good quality speakers, they're very valuable. And
I have a guy at work that collects that stuff. He's like 80
and
years old, but
so for a while, that's what I was doing. It was like VHS players. You can get, typically at that time, you would go in there and pay like $2.99 for a VHS player with like the remote, and people would pay you like $30 on eBay for them, right? And those were still like cheaper than other people were charging. So, you can go in and buy 5 VCRs and make $150.
They're hot now, aren't they?
That's great.
I have a VCR DVD player.
The problem is the guys at Goodwill in the back that are pricing now have phones, so they're looking everything up, and they're pricing everything sort of respectively. But there was a period of time where you could actually do that like antique archaeology type thing, where you're going into Goodwill. You didn't have to go find somebody's farm where they have like a barn full of stuff. You could just go to Goodwill and buy stuff really cheap. Yeah. And once in a while, you can get a really good deal in there.
I got some decent stuff at Salvation Army over the years. Goodwill, we don't have a lot of Goodwills that are decent in our area, but our Salvation Armies are usually pretty good. So. Yeah,
I think it's the opposite out here. The Salvation Armies are kind of like run down, and the Goodwills are kind of like the upscale versions and stuff like that. Gotcha. And just as a tip for people who are interested in flipping stuff, books are big. Like if you go in and find like Stephen King and some of those bigger authors, you could get a book for $1.99, a hardback, and some of those books will sell for $40-$50.
Well, just make sure that you don't pay for the shipping yourself, because it ain't cheap to ship a book.
No, it should be super cheap because you get the media mail.
Yeah, I thought it was cheaper.
Yeah,
is
media
it?
mail. Yeah, media mail is super cheap, and as long as there's no like advertising or whatever in the media, you can ship it at the cheaper rate.
But you can't put it in a box. Right? It's got to be in like a Walmart bag.
No. What do you mean?
Well, like the way Walmart ships their stuff, like this.
Yeah. So you don't want to put any padding if you're going to put it into a box.
Huh.
You want to get like the biggest box you can get, put the smallest item in there, and put no bubble in it. No, but yeah, like books and stuff like that, it makes it super cheap. Like
I didn't know.
Yeah, to this day, I'll still look for. Hold on, my wife's texting me. I'll look for encyclopedias still, just because they don't print them anymore.
Yeah.
Left Coast's already doing turf battles here with Cardigan Sweater Gang. Y'all are.
We're not fighting the love of Left Coast.
Hoodlums, delinquents. We started this channel to be good. We started this stream to be good people, not hoodlums.
I just wanted to. I like the denim jacket. And I also want to. Show people that don't follow YouTube, possibly cool pins like this and cool patches. And
I mean,
maybe
look at this wampa.
Yeah,
I missed the white wampa, but this one's actually really kind of cool. So I'm kind of glad.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Dig it.
But I do have another idea for custom figures that I'm going to end up doing. The 12-inch GI Joes, how they have that specific like haircut and everything, and then the beards. I'm thinking about making some 6-inch versions to look like my 12-inch version.
This one?
Of course, he's got one.
He just leaves.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Oh, of course not.
You're not going to flock him?
That's the Mummy Escape guy, right? Or the Mummy.
I think so, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Escape.
Wow, that was good. You did good, man.
Yeah,
I do have the Mummy too.
Let's
you have the Mummy?
Something.
Yeah,
that'll be one of our upcoming.
That could be an interesting project, right? But I was thinking about using the epoxy sculpt to do the hair, just like those ones were done, with like the beard and the mustache. And then the one I'm actually thinking about making first is if you saw the Yeti, there's a set where there's a Yeti.
Yeah.
And the guy's wearing like the blue jacket. I'm thinking about using the Hoth Han Solo to make them.
This
It's
is the
total
scale.
like.
What's the scale?
Who's he? Yeah,
It's a horrible
well,
scale.
the problem with the Mummy is because there was like a three-wheeled vehicle with like a winch or whatever. I think that was part of it. And I think inside the Mummy, is there like a snake or something?
No, there's a mummy in here. If I can. It's
Because I thought there was like the Cobra. There was like a Cobra that went with that kit, that stuff.
That's crazy, John.
Yeah, that guy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
You guys don't have 12-inch G.I. Joes?
This opens up too, but I don't know if somebody
I got some.
This wasn't
12-inch
mine,
Star
but
Wars.
I can see the mummy in there. The mummy is in there. See? Oh, hold
Just
on. There you go.
don't. Oh, there.
That's how it opens.
I was gonna say, don't break it.
Yeah.
Well, you know why it's so small? Because I think it's Tutankhamun when he's like a kid, right?
I don't know.
So he should be like half size. I think that was the concept. But you know why they started making these Joes? Was because the Vietnam War took military, made the military G.I. Joes like not very favorable among kids and parents or whatever. So they ended up making like these adventure series of Joes, try to continue to sell Joes. Yeah.
The action guy.
Yeah, Action. It was
Action.
the adventure team here in the States. Action.
Yeah.
Action Man.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah.
So this is the guy that comes like the Yeti. This is a newer version, but I thought
I only
like
refer to it as the Yeti.
Yeah, if I use the Hoth Han Solo, he's already got the jacket with like the hood.
Yeah.
I could just redo like the hair, right?
Yeah.
And then do a paint and then orange pants. I think it would look pretty good.
Yeah, it's cool. You
Those
could
are
probably
the
get
newer
the Hoth Han Solo pretty cheap right now.
Yeah. So
Dino, did you want to show?
Yeah, please show us your other
This is
G.I. Joe.
The other Joe, kind of.
Does he have Kung Fu grip?
What is that?
No, this is
It's like the
this
Bionic.
is yeah. This guy's what's that guy's name?
I can't remember. It's been so long since I played with him.
Somebody knows.
Yeah,
Super Awesome Geek Show will know.
Yeah.
It's not the Bionic Man, right?
No, it was. I think that like its competitor back in the day, right? He's got one of these.
It was like a version of the Joe that was like supposed to be like half man, half machine. Because there was a time in like there was a time in the late 70s where they were doing like I don't even think those were Joes. There was a different line of they were like the Big Jim size or whatever.
He's
and
even
then
got,
they had Big Jim. Let's see Dino get up and show us a Big Jim figure.
I don't have a Big Jim. I have Gore. Does this help?
No.
No, it doesn't.
Out of control.
What's out of control? We're competing right now.
Do you have a Big Jim?
It's always a competition when Dino's involved.
Look.
It's always got to escalate.
Is that your Big Jim?
Yeah.
Oh
With
wow!
the karate chop action.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Whoa!
What year is that? Is that 70s?
Yeah.
So is that
You know
a
what's
rubber
crazy
arm?
about the so the skin on the arm is rubber, but check this out. Like, watch his muscle, Dino.
Oh
Whoa.
yeah!
That was a good play.
Look
Big
at
Jim
that.
is Geek Strong.
That's super cool.
Oh,
That's
That
why I'm
is
surprised
cool.
you don't have one.
No, I never even knew that thing was like that.
He's got to get one now.
And
way to
that's-
go, Vern! You've
that's 70s?
definitely made sure that we'll see that on next episode.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather pay $25 for something like that than pay $25 for a repaint. I do have all of them.
Atomic Man.
No, this is the $6 million man.
$6 million man. Yeah.
No, your Dino's one. John
Oh, yeah.
says
Oh yeah.
Is it Atomic Man?
I'll match your $6 million man to my Bigfoot.
Oh, you want to trade?
Oh,
No.
look at that guy.
Yeah. And he's got his chest plate.
Have you
All
gotten the Andre yet?
No, but I saw what was it, Kyle Peterson? You must follow him because he does wrestling figures.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think I've seen some of your comments in his videos.
Yeah, we talk a little bit back and forth. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's definitely a good guy. But I actually saw he posted a photo though. He found one in store.
Yeah.
He's got a crazy display, man.
Yeah, the Andre the Giant.
All right, fellas. Well, our assignment then for next week is going to be a diorama floor.
Well, not next week, but 2 weeks, right?
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks. We'll be over on Dan.
Dan,
no,
it's
Vern's turn.
No, Dan, you can do it.
No, I don't know how. It's going to take me more than 2 weeks to figure it out.
Well, it's
You've never posted a stream
on here.
You'll always be able to find us on either Dino's or my channel, and maybe, maybe.
If you guys want me to, I'll do it. It doesn't matter. I mean, I can set it up.
I'd like Dan to give it a shot sometime, but no rush.
Yes, I would too. I would too.
I think it'd be fun, Dan. You'll have a good time.
Figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll let everyone know where we're gonna be.
Yeah, I'll get on there at some point in time.
So you guys are doing the workout Sundays?
Yeah, Sunday. We changed the time. We're gonna try 9 o'clock because I don't want to cross streams with other YouTubers, and it'll be shortly after Super Awesome Geek Show. He does his morning toy talk. So it'll be in between that and Lego build.
Okay, and then Josh, you doing another stream this weekend? The Night Owl?
There will be some sort of stream this weekend. We're not sure if we're going to have a full Night Owls cast assembled, but Dan and I will probably be opening toys in some capacity after 3 Minor and a Monkey Lizard on Saturday night.
Like fun.
Yes. So
and
worst case
I might
scenario.
be available.
Yeah.
Hey, you should join. Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody who's interested in stopping by, my pile of toys is turned into the pile of shame. So I've got to start going through some stuff. And I will also be on Sunday with our friends over on Out of the Basement. So hanging out with Nate and Justin.
Oh, nice.
So
Wow,
you're going to be hanging out over there, opening some. What's that?
You're moving up.
I've never even been invited over there.
Come on. Don't say that. As always, you can find me over at Biff Bam Pop. I'm a staff reporter over there as well. I put out 2 articles this past week.
Yes.
Put out a Figure Friday column as well as a WrestleMania review. So stop by and check out both of those. Dan, where can people find you?
YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Pretty much my name. I think I try to make the branding pretty simple. So it's either Dandy1981 or Dan Denny.
Links for everybody's channels in the description below. Vern, Mr.
Oakhurststudios. We're going to be on 3 Men and Monkey Lizard Saturday on my channel, 2 o'clock.
So
I
that's
just held
what,
it 4
5
fingers,
o'clock?
but it's 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, 5 o'clock
Pacific,
Eastern.
2 o'clock Pacific, 5 Eastern, and 10 o'clock in the UK.
Groovy.
So everyone,
we're going to do Star Trek this week.
Ooh.
What's that?
Oh, Dan, you should have showed your little Hot Wheel.
Yeah, I got the Enterprise.
Oh, where is it?
Yeah, that's it.
It's buried in my pile.
Wall of Shame. Oh, wow.
Not
Is that
easily
the vintage one?
accessible. Ooh.
Is that the vintage one?
These are the Playmates, I think, from the 90s.
There's one set for stun.
Wow, that's super cool.
Whoa.
I printed out one of those not too long ago.
Wow.
Really?
I did, yes.
And then I used to do this. Cooked Enterprise.
Funny story. That's actually how he met his wife, everybody. So
that's right. Cooked Enterprise. You want me to beam you up?
At a bar. Please tell me you made that move just I can imagine.
I did go to one Star Trek convention in my life.
There you go.
Their wedding vows was like, "You're my Kobayashi Maru." Dino, where can everybody find you?
Geek Strong. And Sunday mornings with Dandy1981, where we talk toys and fitness.
Toys
Sounds
and
good.
fitness.
Love it. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around this evening and watching. We appreciate it very much. Y'all have yourselves an excellent evening. Links in the description below. Bye.
I will do my homework this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
All right.
hold you to that.
All right.
Peace, everybody.
Peace.
See you guys.